Hello, everybody, and welcome on this great Wednesday afternoon, sunny Wednesday afternoon, and welcome for our very first brown bag about performance testing. So we'll be have any questions that you have, you can ask them in the Q&A, and we will answer them at the end of the session. There are going to be 8 brown bag sessions. Let me just show them over here. 8 brown bag sessions that we'll do every alternate week. Don't worry, this list is going to be posted at, if you follow b.ignited, you can see this list in the post and which link you have to follow and what you have to do for registering to it and what time, etc. Let me introduce myself. Hello, I'm Muskaan. I'm a full stack tester and a full stack developer at b.ignited. I also have many other roles, but today I'm a performance tester and I'll be doing the brown bag as a performance tester. I don't do this task alone. I do this in a team of wonderful individuals. If you have any questions regarding performance testing, you can always ask us on LinkedIn. These are our LinkedIn QR codes. You can ask us any questions in terms of performance testing, of test automation, anything you have to inquire about. But let's head on to the actual session. So when I got added to the performance team, I thought to myself, what is actually performance testing? And the definition that came to my mind was performance testing is checking the performance of your application or your software or a device. But could I explain it at that point? Actually, no. It was still a big question mark in my head. I got bombarded with graphs, pie charts, and different data about performance testing. I still didn't know what it was. So I went a little bit on the internet and I searched what is actually performance testing. And I asked people about it. And the definition that somebody told me, I think, or I found somewhere online was performance testing is actually checking if your application or your device works in real life conditions. Hold on. Real life conditions, isn't that not every type of testing? Isn't that not checking the whole point of testing if an application works in real life? Well, there's a twist to it. And still, there were still questions, and in our team, we wanted to give an example to elaborate this definition in a better way. This is also as a sidemark. This is an example that we'll use throughout our whole series of brown bags. So the example, we assume that people are hygienic. So our example has something to do with doing your laundry. We actually performance test every single week. I do it once a week because in this economy, you cannot just keep on running and wasting money, wasting water. And yeah, you cannot just every time waste electricity to run your machine every day. If people do that, it's fine. I'm not judging. So just let us head on to the example. So when initially you buy your washing machine, or when the washing machine gets made, the team actually checks if it works. And once you have a definitive product, you can the business will decide at some point to do the marketing of that product. Lots of money gets spent over there, so you want something that actually works. And people get attracted to buy that machine. This is the newest machine with the newest AI system developed in there, or whatever. So users want to buy that machine. And once the user has that machine at home, they have bought it, they've spent money on it, they will do an initial check to see if it works. They'll put one t-shirt, one sock, and one towel in it, and they will test if the machine runs. If it gives out, lately you have also machines that have like a little sound to it, a little dance party that it's that gives yeah, that the machine is done, and some that it gives you the clothes back in a clean state. But this is not how you're going to use your machine in real life. How is it going to be when you use it in real life? This is just a check to see, do I have to send this specific product back, this specific item back? Because if it doesn't work, you have in your warranty that, okay, there's something gone wrong. The user will be a little bit irritated and a little bit like, hey, why doesn't it work? I just wanted a working machine. They stayed at home from work to they'll get it to receive the machine. So they're not so irritated at that point, but it's okay. But if the machine just works, it's ready. It's ready for that day that everybody postpones their cleaning of their house. We have in our household, in my family, we do our weekly cleanup of the house once every week. We do the grocery, but we postpone the tasks because everybody comes very tired home. We don't want to do all those tasks at that point. So we do the grocery, we do the cleaning of the house, the vacuuming, the whatever other tasks you have, cleaning of the car, changing the bed sheets, and we also collect all the laundry at that point, at the end of the week, so that that basket is full with different bed sheets, with many towels, with all your clothes, dirty clothes that have to be washed. Because yeah, you just want to do it in one shot. And just imagine that day when you have to check mark all those different tasks, something goes wrong. Your washing machine breaks. And what then? Instead of checking that task off your list, you are getting a list of other tasks because you have to see, oh, the washing machine doesn't work. Why isn't it working? The user doesn't care at that point because they checked if it works in the beginning, but they don't realize that they have put so many items in it at that point. So it's not depositing it's not giving the clean clothes, and you're just pissed off. As a user, you're gonna call the help desk and you're gonna ask them, hey, why doesn't this work? And you're agitated and you just don't know why. You just want to relax that day and just check up all your tasks, but it's just broken, it's not working. Your whole pile of laundry is just sitting over there and you cannot do anything about it. So you have not only lost as a user the trust in the brand, you have also lost trust in that specific model. And as a business, you have lost trust, you have lost potential users because people go and talk to other people, to their friends, that, hey, this machine doesn't work anymore, don't buy it. You have lost potential clients and also clients that trusted your brand. And that's such a big problem because you don't want to lose them at that point. So this is the same story actually within software itself. In software, when the application gets made, you make very optimistic guesses as a company because you're testing it in isolation. Of course, you're testing it. That's what you have to do to see if it works. But those tests are in isolation. You don't know what will happen if 5,000 people log on to your server or 5,000 people log on to your website. Just for instance, Black Friday. It's a sudden peak. Just imagine at the point where your application is about to, your website, your company, your brand is about to scale because you have done so much marketing around it and it doesn't work. It's 5,000 users are just angry because it doesn't want to work, or you're losing potential clients who are going to buy your washing machines, or potential clients who want to buy Tomorrowland tickets. It's such a crucial moment, and you have just lost people at that point. Because performance testing will not solve those problems. They will give you enough information to make the proper decisions for that. How fast is fast enough? How slow is too slow? what happens to the application when when usage increases? Or is the experience too slow at that point? What is the proper experience for the user to see the application running? Because lately, people's attention span, if the website, for instance, if the website doesn't load fast enough, I will click and go to another website to see if I can do whatever I had to do on another website. And you don't want to discover at such crucial moments that your website cannot handle the pressure. You have spent so much time developing it. Why not spend also so much time performance testing it? Because you want to know you want to be able to answer those questions on beforehand. It's a kind of testing that helps organization make those proper decisions, make those correct decisions, so that you don't have unpleasant surprises at a certain point. Performance testing is not about changing or eliminating every possible slowdown. Definitely not. But it's just to make sure that when life happens and when everybody presses start at the same time, that your application or device or anything else works and everybody is happy with the result and with the way it works. Just as you want your washing machine to survive laundry day. If you have any other questions about performance testing or you want to start your performance journey in your software, then I would love that you would contact our lovely managing partners, Patrick van Ingelgem and Koen van Belle. They will gladly help you further. This is their LinkedIn QR codes. And if there are any questions, I would love to answer them. Thank you for listening. Okay. If there are no questions, then I would like to thank you for listening and have a great. Oh, I can see Lucas has a question, I think.
Okay, we have people in chat ready to type questions. So the first question is from Lucas. During the development lifecycle, when would you say is the best time or moment to implement performance testing?
The best moment to implement is as fast as possible, but the best moment would actually be when you have something to release, when the product is in their baby steps. So the washing machine already exists at that point. So as fast as possible is my answer to that question. Is there any other questions?
So we have another question. How do we measure whether performance testing is actually delivering business value?
The moment that you see in the beginning that the graphs are coming in, that okay, 5,000 users can actually log on to the system, and in production at that point, the users can actually log on and the software doesn't fail, then it's the ideal moment that you can see, okay, performance testing, it actually is useful.
An added answer to that question would be if business defines SLAs and you can use performance testing to troubleshoot possible bottlenecks such as database or networking or application logic. Type our seats here. Okay, so there are no more questions. I think we can end the brown bag and call it.
Perfect. Then let's thank you for listening, and I wish you all a wonderful day.